I promise you, you think you're avoiding the landmine by like, because sometimes you hear that thing in the beginning of the call and you're like, that's a bit, I don't know if I want to blow the call. Dude, it's going to blow up in the close. If you can't even confront it before you've mentioned price, it's definitely coming up after you mention price. So like, confront it now. So one of my favorite ways to get to the hard question is asking, what are you afraid of happening? And then I follow that with, let's just play it out. A lot of times it's like people don't even want to look at what's going to happen. It's like, no, let's play it out, right? Like, I remember I had this sale that happened where I had a lady who was like, I follow Dave Ramsey and I have envelopes of cash, and if I give you this envelope, that's my grocery money for the week if I do this program. And I was like, okay, well, what are you afraid of? And she like paused and I was like, is it that you won't be able to afford food? I was like, would you be afraid of that? And she was like, well, yeah, because she thought she was going to win the sale day, but it was a trap. And I was like, but you're trying to lose weight. I was like, worst case scenario, you don't afford food, you lose some weight. I was like, win-win. Now, I did that with a good tone, so she got a laugh out of it, right? And I was like, but let's be real. I was like, have you ever bought anything in the past that you weren't sure you could afford? I was like, and where are you now? You still survived. You're not on the couch, right? I was like, we always make it work in the end, right? And if you have to cut somewhere else, I was like, this is something that's going to last with you forever. Like, you have all these clothes. I was like, you want to make all of them look better in 6 weeks? I was like, just lose 20 pounds. What are you afraid of? Let's play it out. Best case, worst case. When you do that, you can basically take away the emotion from the decision and say, okay, worst case scenario, you're on your friend's couch, and you know what? You were poor before this, and you were happy then too. So worst case scenario is you're in the same position you've been in before, and it was fine. Best case scenario, you change your life forever.